Okay, let's talk about the main tool of is this software. It's for example, you have something that you want to insert and match with your scene. For example, this first choose a scene, or you can from here import image as a background and position a 3D model on it. For example, let's begin with this, and we want to insert some model. Okay, go into the 3D model, and we want to insert, choose a simple one. Flower, or that's this. For example, this part, we want to insert it, match it with the scene. Which scene? For example, from here, I want to insert this office. Click, and as you can see, I want to match this flower, this spot, to this table. As you can see, you can do it manually. It's very easy with rotate, with click and drag, middle mouse button. You can zoom, you can for scaling. But when you insert something, and as you can see, this is on canvas size, that it's insert automatically full HD, and when you go to the render, it rendered exactly that full HD. Or you can double click or come here and change the output size there. It's very simple. And as you can see, we have insert and background. And when you want to match this image to, let's see, some material to that, this part, or a simple green material to, if we have, as you can see, we have several tabs here that we have a material. We don't have simple material, but nice, that's important. I insert material to all of this part, and simple that. As you can see, if you click here, we have an environment, and in action, we have some tools. As you can see, we don't have. What happened to that? We have to first, you have to select the camera, and then as you can see, here is a scene manager. We have an environment that you can access the background, this background, the background of main tool. If we don't have any background image, you can change the simple background with that. This is on ground. You can activate the ground, that will explain it more. But as you can see in actions, we don't have any tool. This tool is in a camera because we want to match the camera angle. Everything is about the camera to our image. And here is a matched image. It's very simple. You can click, and this software has 3 tools. It set the camera output to size of your image that you import. You can tick image aspect ratio, that I'll explain more. For example, as you can see, this is full HD, and your image does not match the full HD. It's automatically match it. But if you want, you can just turn image size. You can insert original image size. Okay, if you want. If you don't want, you can turn it off. I will be I insert my own image as a background. You see that it's create light. As you can see, we don't have any light in our scene. It's detected the sunlight, the environment light. And interesting thing about this software is we have 2 things: a simple image as a background like this, and look at here, we have all HDRI light here, environment, HDRI, high dynamic range image, that it's emit lighting from all angle. This is an HDRI. It create that. Again, match image. You can create just abstract light, the light that is just come from the environment, or outdoor sunlight. If you have in outdoor scene, you can create sun, or multiple light, everything that you can detect it in a scene. Please create light for me. Let's create a light if you want. And the match camera perspective, the most important thing is here, match camera perspective. It's matching the camera. For example, our camera is like this and match, and then hit it okay. And as you can see, it's thinking and doing everything for you to match your 3D scene. But as you can see, it's match and create a light for that, and just don't move that because you miss it. You have to just place it anywhere that you want. Nice. And as you can see, it's match. And for seeing the as you can see, this is on a table, and we need the sun, we need the lights. As you can see, where is the lights? You have to go to the environment, and here in the lights, as you can see, we have an environment light because of that image that we insert. And if you select it, you can unfortunately, the properties in this software is a little confusing, but we have two light here that it's creating for us. You can delete it or anything. And from here, you can turn on ray tracing to render it better. And as you can see, it detected the sunlight, the main light of this image from here. Interesting. So you can turn on the ray tracing renderer in here, and you can see your final scene. Nice. So I will be explaining how to customize the light and anything that you want. So in this case, I turn it off and delete all the light that's created. Don't delete the environment light. Be careful about that. In this case, going to the camera again, and in the match image, I don't want to match camera again. Just create one abstract light for me. And then create abstract, go into the environment, and then as you can see, it's create K, fill, and a backlight of. And let's see what's happened here. And as you can see, we have more smoother shadow, more light from the environment. Turn off the ray tracing. For seeing the shadows, you have to turn it on. Again, you can delete these lights. And again, go to the camera and match image again. Don't want to change the size. Don't want to match the camera. Just outdoor sunlight. It detected the sun coming from the window and create just a sunlight for you. Where is the light going to the environment? And here's the sun. Let's see what we have doing here. Okay. As you can see, this is our shadow, and you have to wait into the download. Nice. Turn off ray tracing, or you can go to the final render here. So you can click the canvas size and change the size of that canvas. As you can see, it matched to the image because of match image in aspect ratio, or you can insert image size. Okay, we insert new scene, don't say. And in this case, let's bring our another model here. Chair. This is our chair that we want to match it, for example, to our own scene. It's very simple. From here, you can import scene and import background as image, or you can drag and drop it. Okay, this is our project. For example, I want to insert this image or this image from here. You can simply click and drag to drop it. As you can see, it detected image and inserted as a background. Nice, it's automatically inserted. And then we need to match image. Before that, let's select and change a little not important, a shiny material for chair. Not important. Not important. Yeah, that's nice. And it's like a plastic chair. So for accessing the match image, you have to do camera and match image. In this case, I want to exactly to be image size, create light. Abstract is nice for me, and match image, of course. And you can come back and change the lighting that you want. Nice, as you can see, it's detected well for changing the scale of that with a scroll mouse. You can place it, for example, somewhere here. Nice. It's snapped. And turn on the ray tracing to see the shadow. As you can see, if you go to the environments and the lights, we have just 3K light. And it is nice. As you can see, we have 3 light, but I want to a main light from here. What can I do? I think it's not detected. It's very well. So go into the camera, match image again, and turn off the match camera. Just create a light, outdoor light, sunlight. Let's do, and let's test it, ray tracing. Go into the environment. Oh, it's just created sunlight for me. Again, go into the camera, match image. We have to test that. Turn it off. Just multiple light. Everything that you can detect it, please add for me. In most cases, I think the multiple light is nice. Go into the environment and light. And as you can see, it detected, or you can manually, if the software does not understand the lighting source, you can manually add the light. Yeah, as you can see, it detected the light well. As you can see, it's shadows here. Nice. This works. And as you can see, we insert our 3D model in an image and we render it very well. Nice. So play with ray tracing and you can import your model. The properties in this software is a little bit confusing. You have to go to the environment. We have 3D tab, the light, you can insert it. And if you click them, you have a lot of properties there. Nice. Another important tool that is dependent on this tool, match image, is here. If you hold in your mouse, this is a special orbit. As you can see, it's an orbit for changing your rotation. It's a simple navigation model in 3D, but this is if you want to them to change just rotation, change just or you can turn orbit around the cursor. You can turn it on. As you can see, it's changing. It's good for big scene that you can orient around the cursor. You can turn it on. It's very simple. Orient around the cursor. As you can see, we have a lot of tools for rolling with click and drag. You can change the angle of the camera. Another tool is if you select the orbit, you can access all of the rotation at once. But this is a horizon tool. And as you can see, you can change the horizon line with click and drag in here. Very simple. As you can see, or you can add a slope to your scene with that. Interesting. Nice. But don't change them. Let the software do everything for you. Nice. And as you can see, you can access all of the these tools. But if you right click, you cannot move very well. You have to be just in orbit tool, but you can simple rotation. As you can see, just rotate the model in a scene, and the background is constant, and you have to go match image. So in most cases, multiple light is nice for you. And hit OK again, and anytime you can come back and simply match your image to your scene. Nice. Scrolling mouse, you can do it. And then after that, if you want, you can activate ray tracing or go into the render. That I will be explaining that in a next lesson, how to render the final image. Hello my friends, to continue these tutorials on YouTube, subscribe us, like us, and hit the bell icon. And now you will be alerted about all of the amazing videos that we release.